magandang araw. Ang ating pong topic ngayon ay si Blessed Marie Quirina de Uccelli at ang Holy Place. Si Blessed Marie Quirina ay ipinanganak noong September 11, 1890. At siya ay pinangalan ng Giuseppe. Sa age ng 7, noong May 3, 1898, na-receive niya ang kanyang first communion. At isinulat niya sa kanyang diary, I saw the baby Jesus in the house, heaven on earth. Today, only by faith, I know He loves me. So, sa kanya palang first communion, nakita na niya ang baby Jesus sa Blessed Sacrament. Then, we got a lifetime of heavenly graces and visions, along with many sufferings in union with Jesus. So, nag-umpisa na ang kanyang mga pagdating na nasa kanya ng mga biyaya at ang mga visions at ang mga sufferings in union with Jesus. Isang araw habang siya ay nagdadasal sa simbahan sa kanyang local parish, si Jesus sa crucifix ay biglang nabuhay at kanyang nakausap. Sa ibang okasyon naman, sa age ng 12, sa isang parish, sa isang simbahan, 3 p.m. Good Friday service, she heard a voice saying quite definitely, no one gives me a kiss of love on my face to make amends for the kiss of Judas. Wala daw nagbibigay sa kanya ng halik sa kanyang mukha para to make amends sa kiss ni Judas. She thought that the voice was heard by everyone and was pained to see that only the wounds was kissed but not the face. In her heart exclaimed, have patience, dear Jesus, I will give you a kiss of love. Ayun, so nakapila siya sa Good Friday service yun, siguro mga veneration of the cross. Tapos, ayun, narinig niya, nagsalita si Jesus na walang humahalik sa kanya, sa kanyang mukha. Akala niya, lahat ng mga taong nakapila roon ay naririnig ang boses ng ating Panginoon. At sinagot niya ito, have patience, hintay ka lang, Jesus. Bibigyan kita ng halik. At nung dumating na yung kanyang turn, ay hinalakan niya ang face ni Jesus lovingly and devoutly. Later, bilang isang baguhan, na-permit siya na magkaroon ng night adoration between Holy Thursday and Good Friday. Yung night yun ng Holy Thursday. At habang siya nagdadasal, narinig niya si Jesus na nagsabi, kiss me. O habang nasa tapat siya ng crucifix, ang dadasal siya, narinig niya ang ating Panginoon na nagsabi, halikan mo ako. At sumunod naman si Sister Marie Pirena. At doon sa paghalik niya, ang naramdaman niya na kanyang hinalikan ay ang mismong mukha at laman ng ating Panginoong Jesus. Sa age ng 23, si Giuseppina ay natanggap sa kongregasyon at siya ay tinanggap siya sa Daughters of the Immaculate Conception. Noong May 16, 1916, natapos niya kayang profesyon at siya ay dinamitan at pinangalan ng Sister Maria Pirena. Noong April 12, 1920, nagko-complain siya kay Jesus ng kanyang mga sorrows. Tapos, nakita niya ang Holy Face na covered ng blood stains kanyang mukha at with sorrowful and affectionate expression, telling her, "And what I have done." So, mula noon, naintindihan niya na understood that from that time, the Holy Face of Jesus became her meditation book and the door to his heart. So, doon sa Holy Face, nakita niya ang Holy Face, nagre-reklamo siya. Nakita niya kung ano ang pagturusan ng ating Panginoon at ang Holy Face, ang naging meditation at ang door sa puso ng ating Panginoon. Ang ating Panginoong Jesus ay patuloy na nagbigay sa kanya ng mga favors, along with various sufferings that are always a lot of altruistics. O kasi, di ba ang mga banal, ang mga mystics ay may mga sufferings. In 1928, Pirena was appointed superior of the community in Milan. Tapos later, na-election noong 1932, na-re-elect at noon ding 1936 bilang superior. At noong 1939, na-elect siyang superior of the community of Rome. So doon naman sa Rome. Pirena receives vision of Jesus requesting devotion to his holy face. As years went by, Jesus often showed himself to her, sometimes sad and other times bleeding, asking her for reparation. So, nagpakita na sa kanya ang holy face. At nag-request ng devotion, thus increasing her desire to suffer and to sacrifice herself for the salvation of souls. During the night adoration of the first Friday in Lent in 1936, Jesus, after letting her share in his spiritual sorrow of the agony in the Garden of Gethsemane, with his face covered with blood, and profoundly said Jesus to her. So, ayun, magpakita na naman sa kanya ang holy face. Sa ng adoration ng First Friday. Ang sabi ng ating Panginoon, I wish that my face, which reflects the intimate sorrow of my soul and the suffering and love of my heart be better honored. He who contemplates me consoles me. So, ayun. Nag-wish ang Holy Face ang ating Panginoon na kung sino man ang mag-reflect sa kanyang intimate sorrow, ang Holy Face ang nagre-reflect ng intimate sorrow at suffering ng ating Panginoon. At kung sino man ang ninilay sa kanyang mukha ay siyang nakukonsol sa ating Panginoon. On the Tuesday following Passion Sunday, Jesus returned to her and said, nakausap niya uli ang ating Panginoon, each time my face is contemplated, I will pour my love into hearts, and through my holy face, the salvation of many souls will be obtained. Ayun, sa tuwing tinitingnan natin ang holy face ng ating Panginoon ay magpupur siya, magbubuhos siya ng kanyang pagmamahal sa mga puso. At through sa kanyang holy face ay ang kaligtasan ng mga kaluluwa. On the first Tuesday of 1937, while she was at prayer, the Lord Jesus instructed her on the devotion to His holy face. And in the end, told her, ayun, noong first Friday noong 1937, nagpakita na naman sa kanyang ating Panginoon. Perhaps some souls fear that the devotion to my holy face may diminish that of my sacred heart. Tell them that, on the contrary, it will complete and increase it. Contemplating my face, souls will share my sorrows and will feel the need for love and reparation. Is this not the true devotion to my heart? So, ayun nga, baka daw nag-aalala tayo na kapag nag-devotion tayo sa Holy Face ay mababawasan ang sa Sacred Heart. So, on the contrary, ay ito ang kukumpleto at mag-i-increase ng pag-contemplate ito ang mag-i-increase ng devotion. Magkukumpleto at mag-i-increase ng devotion ang pag-contemplate sa holy face ng ating Panginoon. At ang bawat magko-contemplate nito, ang mga souls ay magsishare ng sorrow at ang need for love and reparation. So, yung pagre-repair ng mga kasalanan ng mga tao. The Holy Virgin Mary appears to Verena, requesting the scapular medal of the Holy Face. These manifestations became more and more frequent, and in May 1938, while Verena was at a prayer in the community chapel, a beautiful lady which she knew to be the Blessed Virgin Mary appeared on the altar step in a beam of light, holding a scapular made of two small pieces of flannel joined by a cord. One of these pieces bore the image of Holy Face of Jesus with the words, Illumina Domine Vultum Tuum Super Nos, na ang ibig sabihin, may the light of thy holy face, O Lord, shine upon us. And the other, a host surrounded by rays and the words, Mane nobiscum Domine, stay with us, O Lord. So, nagpakita ang mahal na Birhen kay Blessed Sister Irena at may hawak itong medal, scapular medal na sa harap ay mayroong image ng Holy Face na may nakalagay, may the light of thy face, O Lord, shine upon us. Tapos sa likod naman, stay with us, O Lord. Gently the lady approached and said, Listen carefully and refer everything to Father, sa kanyang confessor. This scapular is an armor of defense, a shield of strength. Ito daw ay isang armor, isang shield na strength, a pledge of mercy which Jesus wishes to give to the world. So ito daw ang awa na gustong ibigay ng ating Panginoon sa mundo. In these times of lust and hatred against God and His church, there are very few true apostles. A divine remedy is necessary, and this remedy is the holy face of Jesus. All who shall wear a scapular like this and make a possible a visit to the Blessed Sacrament every Tuesday, and reparation for the outrages that the holy face of my Son received during His Passion and is still receiving in the Holy Eucharist every day. So ito, sa pagko-contemplate ng Holy Face, ito ay isang shield at isang shield of strength at ang pledge of mercy ng ating Panginoon against doon sa mga hatred and lust. Ito daw ang divine remedy. So, ganun sa ating buhay, sa mga pagsubok, sa mga kasalanan, ay ang tanging makakatulong sa atin ay ang divine remedy, divine intercession. At ayun din, yun, matatagpuan yun sa ating Holy Face of Jesus. Ang sinumang magsuot ng scapular at bibisita sa Blessed Sacrament tuwing Martes in reparation for the outrages, para sa pagbabayad puri sa mga outrages na natanggap ng Holy Face during His Passion and still receiving in the Holy Eucharist every day. So, yung mga sacrileges na natatanggap ng ating Panginoon, ang pag-contemplate sa kanyang Holy Face, ang reparation, will be strengthened in the faith and will be made ready to defend it. Ayun, kung sino man ang mag-contemplate sa Holy Face will be strengthened in the faith and will be made ready to defend it. Papalakasin ang kanyang faith at magiging handa sa tatanggol nito. Will overcome all difficulties, internal and external. So, tutulungan na ating Panginoon sa mga difficulties, sa mga struggles, internal sa ating kalooban at pati sa labas. And they will have a peaceful death under the loving gaze of my divine Son. So, ayon sa oras ng kamatayan, ay magkakaroon ng peaceful death. The request of Our Lady was increasingly pressing, but Mother Pirena replied that it was not in her power to put it into execution. The permission of the one who guided her spiritual life and funds were necessary. The same year, Jesus appeared again, covered with blood, and very sadly said to her, "Do you see how I suffer? Yet very few understand me. Those who say they love me are very ungrateful. I have given my heart as the sensible light. I have given my heart as the sensible object of my great love to men, and I give my face as the sensible object of my sorrow for all the sins of men." Ayon, binigay niya ang kanyang puso. Nagre-request ang mahal na Birhen na yun nga, tungkol dun sa scapular at sumagot ang si Mother Pirena na wala sa kanya ang power para ma-execute dahil kailangan niya ang permission ng kanyang spiritual permission, dahil kailangan niya ang permission spiritually at ang wants na mga kailangan. At muling nagpakita ang ating Panginoong Jesus at sabi, "Do you see how I suffer?" Nakita mo ba kung paano ang aking pagdurusa? Very few understand me. Kakaunti ang nakakaintindi. Kung sino ang nagsasabi sa akin na mahal nila ako, ay sila pa ang walang mga utang na loob. Binigay ko na sa kanila ang aking puso as the sensible object of my great love, at ibinigay niya ang kanyang holy face as the sensible object of sorrow for all the sins of men. Ayun, at nag-wish siya na ma-venerate ang holy face. I wish that it be venerated by a special feast on Tuesday, the day before Ash Wednesday. I wish that the feast be preceded by a novena in which the faithful make reparation with me, joining together and sharing in my sorrow. So, nagre-request ang ating Panginoong Hesukristo na siya ay samahan at mag-share sa kanyang sorrow. In 1939, Jesus said again, "I wish that my holy face be honored in a particular manner on Tuesday." So, talagang nagre-request ang ating Panginoon ng devotion sa Holy Face tuwing Tuesday. She felt the desire of Our Lady more and more fervent. She obtained permission from her spiritual director, and although she did not have any financial means, she set about the task. As requested by Jesus and Mary, she obtained the permission of the photographer Brunner to take copies of the Holy Shroud as reproduced by him, and she received the permission to do so by the Archdiocese of Milan on the August 9, 1940. So, nakakuha na ng permiso si Blessed Marie Terena sa kanyang spiritual director, at nakakuha na rin ng copy ng Holy Face kay sa photographer Brunner para sa image ng Holy Face. At nakareceive na rin siya ng permiso sa Archdiocese of Milan noong 1914. Attacks by the devil. Financial means were still wanting, but the faith of the Reverend Mother made up for it. One morning, she saw in a little table an envelope. She opened it to find 11,200 Italian liras. Our Blessed Mother has seen to it. The devil. So, may nakakita siya ng ano. So, sa pag-reduce, kailangan ng mga financial assistance. So, isang araw nakakita siya ng sobre na may pera sa isang table na may laman na 11,200 liras. The devil, maddened at this, fell upon the soul to frighten it and prevent the distribution of the medals. He threw her down in the corridor and down the steps. He tore the images and pictures of the Holy Face, but she bore up everything. She tolerated and sacrificed all, so that the Holy Face may be honored. Ngayon, nagalit ang devil. Gusto niyang hadlangan ang distribution ng mga medals. Ang ginawa na kay Blessed Terena ay hinagi sa koridor at sa hagdanan. At sinira ang mga images at mga pictures ng Holy Face. Pero hindi nagpatinag ang ating Sister Terena. In the beginning, she was worried because she got medals made instead of cloth scapulars because she felt called to do so. She turned to Our Lady to obtain a peace of mind in the matter. On April 17, 1947, the Blessed Virgin appeared to her and said, "My daughter, rest assured. The scapular is replaced by the medal with the same promises and favors. It only has to be spread widely. Now my heart is on the face of my divine Son. Tell the Pope that I desire this." So, ang naipagawa ni Blessed Marie Terena ay instead na scapular ay mga medals at nakausap niya ang mahal na birhen na pareho na ang scapular at ang medals ay pareho ng promises na matatanggap at ang mga favors. She blessed her and then departed. Nandun siya at umalis na ang mahal na ina. Then began the spread of the devotion of the Holy Face of Jesus and also the spread of the medal in its honor. Na-spread na ang scapular at ang medal ng Holy Face. Accompanied all the while by wonderful graces, conversions, and cures as a testament and heavenly sign of God's institution and approval of both. Ayun. So, dahil sa mga dinistribute na ng mga medals, nagkaroon na ng mga wonderful graces, conversions, at testament ng mga heavenly signs. Her Holy Death. Mother Marie Terena Dimicheli's motto was, "Give to Jesus, give everything, give always." Having given herself and her life completely to Jesus at the age of 54. So, medyo bata pa kasi halos kasi edad ko lang. Mother Terena joined the one whom she loved on July 26, 1945 at Centonara de Arto at the House of the Holy Face. I felt a deep longing to live always united with Jesus, to love Him intensely because my death can only be a transport of love with my spouse, Jesus. Ito ay mga words galing sa diary ng Blessed Marie Terena noong 1941 na ang kanyang kamatayan, nakaramdam siya ng deep longing sa kanyang puso. Ito ay words galing sa diary ni Blessed Maria Terena de Micheli. I felt a deep longing, nakaramdam siya ng deep longing na mabuhay, na laging united sa ating Panginoon. To love Him intensely, mahalin siya ng instantly, ng sobra. Because my death, ang aking kamatayan ay transport of love, can only be a transport of love with my spouse, Jesus. So, dahil doon dahil sa kamatayan ay pupunta na siya sa ating Panginoong Jesus. Si Saint Terena ay na-beatified noong May 30, 2010 at the Basilica of Santa Maria Maggiore in Rome. Ito ang first beatification na ginanap sa Santa Maria Maggiore sa loob ng walls. At ito, before pa, ahead pa, kay kay Blessed Sister Marie Terena de Micheli, ay merong 2 saints pa. Almost 100 years before ni Blessed Marie Pierena, ay nagpakita ang Holy Face sa ating kay Sister Marie de Saint Peter. So ito ang unang pagpapakita ng Holy Face mga 100 years before sa isang Carmelite nun, Discalced Carmelite nun, si Sister Marie de Saint Peter. Isa siyang French Carmelite. Naka-receive siya ng mga messages galing sa ating Panginoon at tumatawag ng devotion. So, parang ang kay Blessed Marie de Pierena ay ang katuparan ng mga hiniling ng ating Panginoon ay kay Blessed Marie de Saint Peter. On August 25, 1843, nagpakita naman siya kay Saint Marie de Saint Peter. My name is everywhere blasphemed. Even children blaspheme. Kahit daw ang pangalan ating Panginoon ay nabablaspheme at pati ang mga bata ay nagbablaspheme na rin. And He made me understand that this frightful sin, more than any other, grievously wounds His divine heart. So yung mga pagbablaspheme ay sumusugat sa puso ng ating Panginoon. By blasphemy, the sinner curses Him to His face, attacks Him openly, announces redemption, and pronounces His own condemnation and judgment. Blasphemy is a poisoned arrow, ever wounding His divine heart. He told me that He wishes to give me a golden arrow wherewith to wound His heart delightfully, and these wounds inflicted by the sinner's malice. So, nagbigay ang ating Panginoon kay Blessed Sister Marie de Saint Peter ng isang prayer, ang Golden Arrow Prayer. In 1845, the Lord revealed to Sister Marie that He wants a work of reparation, and that when faithful souls participate in this work, they are like Saint Veronica, who overcome the indifference of the crowd witnessing the Passion, and wiped His face that was filled with spittle, sweat, and blood. So, yun, dugo na ating Panginoon, na ang kanyang face na puno ng mga dura, pawis, at dugo. The Lord told the sister, I seek Veronica's to wipe and honor my divine face, which has few adorers. So, ayun, kung sino man ang mag-work dito sa work of mercy ng ating Panginoon ay ginagawa ang office ni Veronica, na kung tayo ay ng sa Holy Face, mag-a-adore sa Holy Face ng ating Panginoon, ay para na rin tayong si Veronica na pinunasan ang mukha, dura at dugo pawis at sa mukha ng ating Panginoon. The Lord dictated a prayer known as the Golden Arrow Prayer to the sister that would act as a means of devotion and preparation. So ito ay tinuro ng ating Panginoon, the Golden Arrow, na magbubuhos sa kanyang heart. Di ba tuwing nagbablaspheme, nabubuhos ang Sacred Heart ng ating Panginoon. Ngayon, dito sa Golden Arrow, ito naman ang gagamot sa mga sugat. Ito parang arrow na titimo sa puso ng ating Panginoon na gladly na magpapagaang sa kanyang nararamdaman na parang reverse doon sa arrow ng spear. The Golden Arrow Prayer. May the most holy, most sacred, most adorable, most mysterious, and unutterable name of God be always praised, blessed, loved, adored, and glorified in heaven, on earth, and under the earth, by all the creatures of God, and by the Sacred Heart of our Lord Jesus Christ, in the most holy sacrament of the altar. Amen. So, ito ang Golden Arrow Prayer. Following the death of Sister Marie in 1885, Pope Leo XIII established an Archconfraternity of the Holy Face. Some of the first members were the family of Saint Therese of Lisieux, where her religious name was Therese of the Child Jesus and the Holy Face because of this devotion. So, meron tayong tatlong saints. Ang una ay saint, nagpakita ng Holy Face kay Blessed Sister Marie of Saint Peter. Tapos doon nagpugat ang devotion ni Saint Therese of Lisieux of the Child Jesus and the Holy Face. Tapos, naituloy yung devotion kay Blessed Sister Pirena de Micheli. Ito ang prayer to the Holy Face ni Blessed Maria Pirena de Micheli. Holy Face of my sweet Jesus, living and eternal expression of the love and of the divine martyrdom suffered for the redemption of mankind, I adore thee and I love thee today and for always. I consecrate to thee my whole being. By the most pure hands of the Immaculate Queen, I offer thee the prayers, actions, and works of this day in expiation and reparation for the sins of poor creatures. Make me thy true apostle. May your gentle gaze be ever present to me, and at the hour of my death grow bright with mercy. Amen. So, ayun ang prayer ni Blessed Marie Pirena de Micheli. Holy Face of Jesus, look with mercy upon us. Holy Face Devotion. Ito ang further na revelation kay kay Blessed Maride Saint Peter. A twofold purpose of reparation for blasphemy and reparation for the profanation of Sundays and holy days of obligation. Ito meron daw twofold purpose, may dalawang purpose. Reparation for the blasphemy at reparation for the profanation of Sundays. Kasi di ba yung pag Sundays nagtatrabaho pa rin tayo na hindi nagbabago ang utos ng ating Panginoon na ang Sundays at ang holy days of obligation ay keep holy. Hanggat maaari, iwasan natin ang pagtatrabaho ng linggo at mga pistang Panginoon. Each day, in the spirit of reparation, members are to say one Our Father, one Hail Mary, one Glory at isang Golden Arrow Prayer. So, ito ang devotion sa Holy Face. Every day, isang Our Father, Hail Mary, Glory at isang Golden Arrow Prayer. Members must refrain from work on Sundays themselves and do what is in their power to see that the others stop all unnecessary servile work on the holy day of the Lord. Yun, bukod sa atin na tayo ay huwag magtrabaho ng Sunday, iwasan din natin na gumawa rin tayong paraan na ang iba ay hindi rin magtrabaho ng Sunday. Meron kang shop, ganun. So, kapag linggo, ikaw hindi ka magtatrabaho. So, ganun din ang iyong mga kasama sa trabaho na iiwasan mo na magtrabaho rin sila ng Sundays. His holy face is the very image of God. Offer it unceasingly to my Father for the salvation of your country. Ayun, ang holy face ay mismong ang image ng ating Panginoon. O ialay ang kanyang face sa God the Father for the salvation of your country. The treasure of my holy face in itself possesses such tremendous value that through it all the affairs of my household can readily be settled. Ayun, tremendous value. So may napakalaking treasure ng holy face ng ating Panginoon na dahil dito kung sino mag-venerate ng holy face, ang lahat ng affairs at sa household ay masisettle. If you knew how pleasing the sight of my face is to my Father, kung alam nyo lamang daw kung gaano na ang mukha ng ating Panginoon, ang epekto ng kanyang mukha sa Holy Father, how pleasing, kung gaano kaaya-aya ang mukha ng ating Panginoong Jesus sa ating Diyos Ama. Woe to those cities that will not make this reparation. Kaawa-awa ang mga city na hindi gaganap sa ganitong reparation sa holy place. Sinners are snatched from this world and they are swept into hell like the dust that is carried away by the fury of a tornado. Have pity on your brothers and sisters. Pray for them. Ayun. So, parang daw, di ba pag nagwawalis ka, parang daw dust, parang buhangin na lang na nawawalis ang mga tao, mga kaluluwa ng mga tao papunta sa hell. So, maawa sa kanila at pray for them. So, ayun na ang ating obligasyon na ipanalangin din ang ating kapwa. One can make a novena of reparation to obtain a favor by saying the Golden Arrow Prayer and the Litany of the Holy Face in 9 consecutive days, preferably before the Blessed Sacrament or the picture of the Holy Face, and by going to confession and Holy Communion. Ayun. Kung gusto nyo magkaroon ng novena sa Holy Face, 9 days na Golden Arrow Prayer at ang Litany of the Holy Face. Pwedeng every Tuesday or every day or pwede rin monthly. Yan, monthly na halimbawa every first Tuesday or pwede rin every day, depende sa inyo kung ano ang gusto ninyong novena. Ayun. So, dito tayo kay noong 1885, si Pope Leo XIII ay inapprove ang devotion sa Holy Face. At noong 1898, si Segundo Pio discovered ang photographic negative image of Holy Face from the shroud. Ayun, kasi dati yung shroud ay bine-venerate. Ngayon, napansin ni Segundo Pio at na-discover niya ang Holy Face doon sa shroud, na doon sa maliliit na hibla ng shroud ay naroon ang image ng ating Panginoon. At noong 1958, si Pope Pius XII dineclare ang Feast of the Holy Face of Jesus tuwing Shrove Tuesday, ang Martes bago ang Ash Wednesday, so that this devotion could be practiced in the church. Ayun, so nagbunga ang mga pinaghirapan ng ating mga saints na si Blessed Sister Marie de St. Peter at St. Teresa of Lisieux at si Blessed Marie Pierre Nate Micheli. Dito tayo further pa sa mga writings ni Sister Pierena. Ito ay nakuha sa kanyang diary. Jesus said to me, only a few souls Let me act with full freedom so I cannot grant my many graces. So, kaya kailangan nating ipagpanalangin ng ating kapwa kasi gusto ng Panginoon na magbigay ng kanyang graces pero hindi niya magawa. This morning, I asked Jesus his heart to love it of his own love, and Jesus told me, if you knew how I love you, you would die from joy. So, tayo rin, kung alam natin kung gaano tayo kamahal ng ating Panginoon, tayo ay mamamatay sa kaligayahan. I said to Jesus, Do you believe, O Jesus, that I love you? And Jesus replied, yes, I do. And do you know when I believe it the most? O alam mo ba kung kailan ako naniniwala? When you think I have abandoned you because it is then that you most show your loyalty. Ito, yun, tuwing oras ng pagsubok, doon naniniwala ang ating Panginoon na minamahal natin siya. Dahil doon natin na ipapakita kung gaano tayo kaloyal sa Kanya sa tuwing oras ng mga paghihirap at pagsubok. Oh my sweet Jesus, for your holy face, bathed with tears, may your Eucharistic reign triumphs in the sanctity of your praise. O my sweet Jesus, for the divine light emanating from your holy face, dispel the darkness of ignorance and mistake, and with the light of sanctity for your praise. So ito yung para naman sa mga priest, prayer ni Saint Marie, Blessed Marie. O my sweet Jesus, for your divine praise, bathed in the sweat of blood, in the agony of Gethsemane, enlighten and strengthen the souls consecrated to you. At meron tayo promises. Ang ating paborito promises. Number 1. All those who honor my praise in a spirit of reparation will by so doing perform the office of the pious Veronica, according to the care they take in making reparation to my face, disfigured by blasphemers. So will I take care of their souls, which have been disfigured by sins. My face is the seal of divinity, which has the virtue of reproducing in souls the image of God. Yun, kung sino daw ang mag-o-honor ng Holy Face, Spirit of Reparation, ay ginagawa niya ang office ni Veronica. Parang pinapahiran din natin ang mukha ng ating Panginoon at iingatan niya ang mga kaluluwang iyon na na-disfigured din ng sins. Ang kanyang face, ang seal of divinity na may virtue na reproducing na ang ating souls ay maging kamukha ng ating Panginoon. Number 2, those who by words, prayers, or writing defend my cause. In this work of reparation, I will defend before my Father and will give them my kingdom. kung sino man, by words, by prayers, by writings, defend ang work of reparation. Ito nga itong holy face ay ide-defend ng ating Panginoon sa Holy Father at ibibigay ang kanyang kaharian. Number 3, by offering my face to my eternal Father, nothing will be refused, and the conversion of many sinners will be obtained. Ayun, so ito ay sa offering, pag-offer ng holy face ay ma-attain ang nothing will be refused. Siyempre, didepende sa kung ito ba ay nasa kalooban ng ating Panginoon at ang conversion ng sinners. By my holy face, they will work wonders, appease the anger of God, and draw down mercy on sinners. So, dahil dito sa holy face, ito ay mag-work ng wonders, appease, pakurubain ang galit ng ating Diyos Ama, at magbababa ng mercy sa mga sinners. So, tayo, kaya natin, ipanalangin natin ang mga sinners at consecrate natin sila, i-devote natin sila dito sa holy face. I-dedicate natin sila dito sa holy face. As in kingdom, they can procure all that is desired with a coin stamped with a king's effigy. So in the kingdom of heaven, they will obtain all they desire with the precious coin of my holy face. So, di ba yung sa mga kaharian, may mga coins na pag may mukha ng hari ay maibibili mo yun, or di ba malakas pag may tatak ng hari. So, ganun din ang holy face ng ating Panginoon. Kung ano man ang i-desire mo, ay meron pang precious coin sa kingdom of heaven. Ayun. Number 6. Those who on earth contemplate the wounds of my face shall in heaven behold it radiant with glory. Yun to sinong nagko-contemplate sa holy face ay magiging radiant with glory sa heaven. Number 7, they will receive in their souls a bright and constant irradiation of my divinity, that by their likeness to my face, they shall shine with particular splendor in heaven. Ayun. Dahil dito sa holy face, magkakaroon ng irradiation, di ba? Yung parang araw ang ating Panginoon, tapos tayo naman ang buwan. So, magra-radiate tayo. Tayo ay mangliliwanag. Ng liwanag na galing sa ating Panginoon. At tayo ay magsa-shine ng splendor sa heaven. So, magsa-shine ng madaming shine, sobrang shine sa heaven, makinang. Ayon. I will defend them, I will preserve them, and assure them of final perseverance. Ayon, dahil sa holy face. Ano ang final perseverance? Ang happy death. So, sa oras ng kamatayan, i-preserve tayo ng ating Panginoon. Ayun po si Blessed Marie of St. Peter, Blessed St. Teresa of Lisieux, Blessed Marie Pierena de Micheli, pray for us. Ayun po ang ating topic ngayon regarding sa holy face ng ating Panginoon na kung sinong magko-contemplate na, ayun nga, sabi, whoever contemplates my face already consoles me. So, pagmasdan mo lamang ang mukha ng ating Panginoon ay ikinokonsole mo na siya na panay tayo reklamo dito sa buhay na ito, pero ang ating Panginoon ang mukha ng ating Panginoon ay puno ng sugat, dugo, dura, pawis, ay hindi siya nagre-reklamo. So, ayun. Diba? At ang paghihirap ng ating Panginoon ay binabaliwalan lang na dito sa kanyang mukha makikita ang kanyang sorrow, ang kanyang suffering, at dito makikita mo kanyang sorrow at suffering, nananawagan siya ng pagdamay na diba, yung ginawa na niya ang lahat, tapos tayo ay full of contempt na hindi man lang natin dinamayan, hindi man lang minasdan ang mukha ng ating Panginoon. Kano ang paghihirap niya para lamang mailigtas tayo. Ngayon, ito ang holy face, ibinibigay kung paano ibinigay ng ating Panginoon ng Sacred Heart. Ito ang magko-complete ng devotion na ang holy face, kung alam lang natin kung gaano kagandang mukha ng ating Panginoon sa ating Ama, na kung ito ay iaalay, magiging parang coin, diba? Iaalay para sa mga sinners, na para sa conversion ng sinners, at ayun nga, double purpose reparation para sa blasphemy, at doon nga sa profanation on Sundays, dahil ang 10 utos ay hindi nababago at hindi naman binabago. Ang pangingilin ng linggo at pistang pangilin ay nandoon pa rin. So tayo pa rin ay mangingilin ng linggo hanggat maaari, huwag magtatrabaho ay para sa ating Panginoon. Ayun. So ito yung holy place binigay upang makatulong din sa atin sa pagko-contemplate, dahil ibubuhos niya sa pagko-contemplate sa kanyang holy face, ay ibubuhos niya ang kanyang pagmamahal sa atin. At ayun nga, para sa sinners, panalangin din natin ang mga makasalanan, dahil gustong-gusto pumilos ng ating Panginoon. Gustong-gusto niyang magligtas ng mga souls, pero hindi niya magawa dahil walang nananalangin para sa kanila. So, ayun, kaya ito ang holy face ibibigay sa atin ng ating Panginoon upang i-contemplate, at ito na approve ang Shrove Tuesday, ang Martes bago ang Ash Wednesday, at ang everyday na pag-aalay, isang golden arrow at isang Our Father, Hail Mary at Glory be para sa sinners, at ang novena sa holy face na isang golden arrow at isang litany of the holy face. Ayun, yung mga devotion doon, at communion, at ang at ang communion at ang pangungumpisal. Ang para maging effective ang ating prayers. So, kailangan tayo ay nasa state of grace para meron tayong supernatural graces na kikilos sa atin. Ito po ang devotion sa Holy Praise at nananawagan ng ating Panginoon. Yun nga ang pananalangin para sa mga makasalanan. Ayun na lamang po. Maraming salamat. God bless.